Hello peeps and hello peppers and welcome to a super short Miðvikudags Manatee. If you've never been here, hello stranger, it's great to have you here. On Wednesdays I'm always trying to make something about a manatee or other interesting creature, ideally painted with watercolor, because as a child, I owned so many animal books that were illustrated. And like already at 7 years old, I was a fan of the Stellar's sea cow. And like one of the career wishes that has lasted for the most years was an animal illustrator. And today would also be the 99th or 100th birthday of my late grandfather, who owned even more illustrated animal books and taught me most about like the animals that were native to our region. He also knew a lot about like harvesting, foraging for edible mushrooms, which I don't, and I actually discourage people to collect mushrooms and berries that they don't know about. But let's say picture books have even always been more fascinating to me than reading books. So it may be the better method to write my books as pictures rather than as text. And as you may see in the background here that I'm not specifically showing, I always have a big artsy chaos, and that like connects to my autism and ADHD. I can't clean the house alone, and I am learning to make friends with that fact and to get appropriate help. And actually, the manatee is one of my good role models because it's slow, it's adapted to its environment, and here the hyrax is also adapted to its environment, and let's say peas in particular places to say I was here, and to sort of keep a record who was here over the decades and centuries. And the hyrax is like a manatee, even though they don't look like that, related to an elephant, which then again makes them significant to my book writing about a sea monster that, in the context of the story, is also presented as being related to an elephant, even though the science has, of course, in reality, no conclusive result on that. That will make sense later when the book comes out. And I really, really hope that in the honor of my granddad, the book shall come out this year, and I want it to contribute to like a healthy community, to caring for each other and to the environment. As to like watercoloring, I am a little bit in a tricky place right now because like I want to deliver quality, but I also have an issue with perfectionism, like both from how I was raised and how I, let's say, interpreted how I was raised. And now everything is falling down. So I have to live with everything in life falling down. And I have to live with people actually thinking I'm not estimating them high enough, but I'm doing my best to get by day, and I'm doing my best to make things that make myself and others happy. Like the past couple of days have been shaped by the question, what am I actually doing to make myself happy in a way that I can also help others better when I am happy myself and when I'm healthy myself. And I think this is not going any further, but I would say life and painting are always a matter of layers, and this manatee is finding a light in its food. So don't be afraid of doing something wrong, because like even your mistakes may shine through in layers and may just belong to the whole picture. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.